How can I know what my current self-image is, and is it helpful to know it so that I will be able to change it?
I was going to say it's essential, it is not, but it is helpful. Well, all you have to do is take a look at your life, and your life is an expression of what's going on inside. So, it's this is not rocket science. It really is not. You don't have to get too articulate with it, but think of this. You have the ability to pay conscious attention to what you're doing. You can see, hear, smell, taste, touch. That helps you deal with your outside world. So start paying attention to your own behavior. Are you doing the things you really want to do? Pay attention to your results. Are you getting the results you want to get? Now, if you're not getting the results you want to get, it's probably because you're not doing some of the things you want to do. Well, here's what you want to grasp. You've got an image in here. It's called your self-image. And that self-image is controlling all this, what you do and the results you're getting. Then you ask yourself, do I have to know all aspects of this? No, you don't. But this is what you want to know. If I sit and say, this is the kind of person I want to be, I'll give you an idea. I want to be very effective at what I'm doing. I want to get better at it every day. Every seminar I put on, I want to be better than the last one. Do you know I spent a good part of yesterday just playing with the ideas and what I was going to do on this program today? I spent almost all day yesterday. I was up early this morning, spent all morning. I'm very good at this, but I'm nowhere near as good as I can be. If we are God's highest form of creation, if all things are possible, then I can go out and walk across a pool. I could make myself weightless and walk on top of the water. I have not learned how to do that. Now, why do I say that? I say that just as an example. You can always get better at what you're doing. I want to get better at what I'm doing. Now, how do I do that? Well, I do it by checking the results we're getting. If we're getting more results, we're getting through to more people, then we got to be doing it better. So I want to keep building an image of how to get better. Now, do you have to know your present one? No, you don't, but you can get a pretty good idea of what your present result is if you just take a look at what you're doing, how you treat people, how you permit people to treat you. Like, I won't permit people to not be nice to me. If they're not nice to me, they're not in my life very long. Okay? And you take a look at the results you're getting. That's an expression of your self-image. And then you say, now, would I love to do things different? Do I want better results? Then build a picture of it here. You build the picture here. Then start to get emotionally involved with that picture. And you'll find pretty soon this will start to change, and so will this. That's the way it works. Yes, I would recommend everybody buy the book, Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho-Cybernetics was written by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. It was written around 1960. It was one of the greatest psychological discoveries of his generation. Now, let me explain what happened. Maltz was a reconstructive surgeon, a plastic surgeon. And he would find he would maybe remove a very distasteful scar from a person's face. And it was very successful. You couldn't even tell the scar was there after a while. So there would be a definite change in their physical appearance, but no change psychologically. Now, in another situation, they may remove a very distasteful scar. Not only was there a change in the person's physical, a tremendous change in their personal behavior, in their psychological self. They thought different of themselves. I talked to a young lady not long ago, had a little bump taken off her nose. And I said, do you feel different? Oh, she says, I feel so much better about myself. Well, that's what Maltz noticed. He said, sometimes there was a great change physically, no change mentally. Sometimes there was a great change physically, a great change mentally. That led him to postulate that we have an inner self-image. When we look in the mirror, we see the image coming back from the mind, from the mirror. That's a physical expression. That's a physical expression of ourselves. But we've got another image inside that nobody sees but us. They only see expressions of it. That's how we act, how we live, how we feel about ourselves, how we think. Okay?